We're live. This is the making of the show. The Great Expectations of Princess Portus by the Academic Genius Brothers. A radio series in 14 episodes. It's time to be fun, fair, and square. Episode 9. The Zloof Scoff. Saturday. Jesse's home, 10 a.m. Arrives tired. No energy. Paul and Jesse quickly decide to cheer him up. Chocolate and a story of 2 tributes will do the job. They discover then that Was is a Zloof Scoff. A little too much even. Was then gets carried away and grumbles. This sets off an argument between Paul and Jesse. The 2 princes in love with Princess Portus. The 2 princes did not hesitate. They go all out. Was then wonders what Princess Portus would think of their arguments. But that is another story.
Oh, guy, excuse me, today I'm very tired. I am off. I have no idea. Nothing. Everything seems ridiculous to me. I don't know what is funny or not funny anymore.
In these moments, there's not much to do. Must wait. This feeling will go away, sooner or later.
Oh, I tell you, it's no fun to be funny, but it's still more boring to be bored.
I have some really good chocolate in the fridge. Shall I get it?
I have 2 bananas in my bag and lemon tea in the thermos.
Oh, thanks, guy. And you, Paul, you have already freaked out? What do you do when you are not funny?
I'm trying not to be. I do not insist. When we insist on being funny, or when we force ourselves to be funny, we are not funny. We are boring. That's a well-known paradox amongst the so-called primitive tribes known as the boring scoffs of the North Pole.
Et voila. It's not Ayurveda, chocolate, but it lifts your spirits, lowers the spleen, maintains the neutrons of the cortex in balance, facilitates clairvoyance, and boosts telepathy without giving harmful emanations.
Jesse, in Australia, did you not study at one time the boring scoffs?
Yes, and also the funny Zloof from the Antarctic continent. Exceptional beings that do not turn in circles around the South Pole.
When I was a student, my botany teacher made us study fruit trees which grow in the Arctic, which never gave fruit, and which the boring scoffs, despite everything, symbolically collected.
Oh, putain, amazing.
Ditto for the funny Zloofs, who grew coconut trees without ever eating coconuts. The symbolism of the harvest allows them to heal themselves from melancholy, depression, blues, dark ideas, and lamentation about themselves.
Oh, it's interesting what you say because as I was born in the north of France and then immigrated to the south, I learned by doing my family tree that I was descended from a marriage in the Middle Age between a boring scoff and a funny Zloof.
Well, here everything is explained. You have a crisis inside you due to ancestral conflicts registered in your genes. You are both funny and boring. In a word, Zloof. And that made you...
Zloof Scoff.
Thank you. And that made you idiosyncratic.
Paul's right was... Here, eat some more chocolate.
Hey, you guys, are you also idiosympathetic?
The Genius Brothers are idiosyncratic. Syncratic ways, not sympathetic.
We are not sympathetic?
We are.
I don't know. Paul say we are not sympathetic.
Did I say that?
Paul was confusing syncratic with sympathetic.
Oh, he's confused. What to do? It's hopeless.
Oh, please, Jess, give me more chocolate. Thanks. Oh, please, you, my friends, my bro, my comrade, my playfellow, you say I am hopeless.
Hey, do not so much chocolate was. Excess is bad.
What? You, Jesse, my bro, my friends, my playmate, you say that I do excess. Hey, I am bad.
He didn't particularly say that. It's a general expression, popular, familiar, and banal in a way.
Paul's right was.
Paul is right was. You have bossed too much. Too much. Voila. Oh la vache. I'm hot all of a sudden.
You want some water?
No, thanks. And you know what say the modern tribes of the Zloof? That you don't give a damn what sing, what dance, what eat, what dream, what write, what love, what sweep, what feel the Zloof. You don't give a damn.
Sorry, but We are experts of the Zoofscloffs.
Zloof scoffs.
Thank you. One in particular.
Oh la vache, I ate too much chocolate. Jess was right. All except is bad. I am bad, damn. That I am. Look, oh you, ancestor of the Zlooskov.
Zloof scoff.
Zlooskov, your children here present, certainly zany and wacky, but also funny as mommy and boring like papi.
Yes, I am a Zloof scoffs. Yes, I am.
Me too, I'm a Zoofsloffsknoff.
Zloof scoff.
Sloofskloff.
Guy,
Yes, I am.
Guy,
Ah.
it's amazing. We are Zlooskov.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Bon, les gars, au boulot. You shatter, you mess around, huh? I don't know what's happening to you today, but you seem completely loose, huh? It is not like that with your depressed state of mind that we will be able to put on the show.
Excuse me, Waz, sorry. Forgive me.
Me too. Sorry, excuse me. Forgive me. At least until tonight. 9:30.
Okay, you are lucky that I am a neo-mystic, huh? I learned, not without difficulty, to meditate without wanting to. Desire becomes the source of all our misfortune. The more you have expectations, the more we will have disappointment. It is for this that to some extent I fear for Princess Porthos, the poor thing with her great expectation. She doesn't know everything that will fall on her head. I hope she will be able to face it with all the grace that characterize her.
This prince of the FAMC, I can't stand it. I don't trust these shenanigans, these embezzlements. He thinks he's allowed to do whatever he wants and lies to the princess. I'm sure, and I'm certain, I have a feeling for things like that, and I have good intuitions. It helps me, well, in business and also in delicate matters.
What I see is jealousy. Nothing more, nothing less. A jealousy that blinds this miserable prince of the ABC and makes him capable of deluding himself by imagining that he could seduce Princess Porthos. He is the victim of his outrageous ambition.
What I can't see, being supposedly blinded by my so-called jealousy, is this so-called professionalism of this prince of whom I'm not even sure whether he's even legitimate.
Either way, we can figure out how it's all going to end.
But he pretends to see the future with the eyes of the present, but he can't see the past with the eyes of the future.
This merchant of the ABC is no longer going to laugh at me when he has to confront the ARG.
IRG?
Yeah, the ARG, my new application review group idea.
I'm not afraid of anything. Your ARG, your OURG, or HOUPS, your GREU, your achum, and your farts.
This is what we will see. Finally, this is what I would see because you will be so ashamed and embodying ridiculousness with immense power that you will escape into the forest
You're
shouting,
forgetting one thing. I'm not alone. I have a board with me. I would be supported, extraordinarily cuddled by this board in a way you couldn't even imagine. We, the business people, stand together in the face of adversity, although we compete behind friendship.
You forget something. I am not alone. I have entity with me. My EAP.
You EAP?
Yeah, my new entity application process.
I wonder what Princess Porthos will feel listening your dispute.
But you are PPT.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Give me a proof.
We have in our possession handwritten text by you, photos, a video, witnesses, a poster, your costumes, and your financial service account number.
But why will my financial account be proof? You are both in the delirium.
Conclusion, you're not here, PPT. What a pity.
Besides, where is she?
I know where she is. Where is she? You could invite her next time to find out what's up.
Excellent.
Great.
See you Wednesday.
The end. This concludes our 9th radio episode, the Zoof Scoff. We have discovered some news aspects of the personalities of our trio. This is the role of the making of. there is another one to reveal the secret expectation of the assertive characters. It will be revealed in this new episode, if they have one. At least one. Maybe not. Maybe two. Maybe they have 5, or 3, or 2. We will see. In the meaning, we know it was time to be fun, fair, and square. See you for episode number 10, Princess Portou's Statement. Signed, AGBS. This is the work of a Frenchman. Any resemblance to actual English grammar, Shakespearean or otherwise, is purely coincidental. The Anglo-Saxon actors in this production take no responsibility for the structure of their dialogue or word choice.
Excellent, good.